So, I decided to take on the challenge of teaching my dog 5 tricks in 5 minutes. I mean, how hard could it be, right? I had seen all those videos online of dogs doing amazing tricks, so I figured my pup could do it too. I started off with the basics: sit. I held a treat in my hand and slowly moved it over my dog's head. He followed the treat with his eyes, and as he did, his butt naturally hit the ground. Success! I gave him the treat and moved on to the next trick. Next up was shake. I held out my hand and said, "Shake." My dog looked at me like I was crazy. I tried again, this time gently lifting his paw and saying the command. After a few tries, he got the hang of it. I was impressed with how quickly he picked it up. For the third trick, I decided to try roll over. I had seen this one in a movie once, so I had a general idea of how to teach it. I started by getting my dog to lie down. Then I held a treat near his nose and slowly moved it in a circle. He followed the treat with his head, and before I knew it, he was rolling over. I couldn't believe it. With 3 tricks down, I only had 2 more to go. I decided to try speak next. I had heard that some dogs were natural barkers, so I figured this one would be easy. I held the treat in front of my dog's face and said, "Speak." He just looked at me, wagging his tail. I tried again, this time making some barking noises to encourage him. Finally, after a few more tries, he let out a little bark. I praised him and gave him the treat. For the final trick, I wanted to try something a little more challenging: play dead. I had no idea how to teach this one, so I just went for it. I got my dog to lie down. Then I held a treat near his nose and slowly moved it over his head. He followed the treat with his eyes, and as he did, he flopped onto his side. I couldn't believe it. He was playing dead. I looked at the clock and realized that 5 minutes had passed. I had successfully taught my dog 5 tricks in 5 minutes. I was amazed at how quickly he had picked them up. I couldn't wait to show off his new skills to my friends and family. As I sat there, watching my dog perform his tricks, I couldn't help but feel proud. It was a small accomplishment, but it meant a lot to me. I had always known that my dog was smart, but now I had proof. He was capable of learning new things and impressing me with his skills. I realized that teaching my dog tricks wasn't just about showing off. It was about bonding with him, building trust, and having fun together. It was a way for us to communicate and connect on a deeper level. I knew that I would continue to teach him new tricks and challenge him to learn even more. In the end, the 5 tricks in 5 minutes challenge had been a success. My dog had exceeded my expectations, and I couldn't be happier. I was grateful for the opportunity to spend time with him and witness his intelligence in action. It was a moment I would always cherish.